Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rocket League Sinfonian series. Thank you very much for everyone waiting. I appreciate it. So today we have a very interesting guest with us. We have Cools from Cools Flakes. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very, very nice. Business is booming with the Cools Flakes. Oh, stocks are high and everything. You should invest.
Invest in absolutely nothing. I'm messing. He got so offended so fast. I loved it. Just that face. So yeah, this is gonna be Cool's first official shoutcasting. I've been training him, so we'll see how he does. Cools will be our analytical shoutcaster, so I'm excited to hear how you will analyze and how you'll be looking at these teams and figuring out what needs to be happen. Cools is also in nice pin attire. He actually looks like he's prepared. Like if you lean back from the camera a little bit, he actually looks like someone you would see in RLCS. I mean, he has the tie, which is nice. I know some RLCS they don't have the tie, but he looks good. You look good, man. So here we go. Need boost, Team 10. This is a very, very important game for Team 10. At the moment, Team 10 is struggling in 4th place. They are tied with TRP. Now, this is going to come down to like the last 4 rounds. This is round 7, and we have 8, 9, and 10. These guys are going to battle to fight away from the bottom. 1 in 4, which means pretty much they're going to have to win every single game, and even if they want to try to get OTC to feel a little nervous down there. So this is going to be very interesting. How do you feel, Cools? What do you think the pressure is like? Because for your team, TEO, you guys are also sitting in the bottom. What's the pressure like to feel that you're sitting at that bottom right now?
Well, it's the pressure really that we have is that we need to practice more. So we're actually trying to schedule more practices. And I think that's what Team 10 actually has been doing. I get on and I want to play games with Swan sometimes. And then Swan says, oh, I got to practice with my team tonight. And that's been happening a lot. So I feel like they are pressured, but they're really going to try their best tonight because they've been practicing a lot more than I've seen.
All right. Yeah, no, you're right. I have been seeing them on. They have been scrimming teams, which I'm very happy to see. Just a quick update. I noticed people are talking about how I'm Alpha Mu Phi at the moment. I have to be mirrored so that when I'm looking at Cools, I'm actually looking at him. Because if I'm not mirrored and when I start to look towards Cools in the camera, I'll actually be looking this way. It would make absolutely no sense. Which is why we're trying to make it seem like we're actually in a casting booth and we're actually sitting side by side. It'd be nice. Even though Cools is also looking off in the wrong direction. But then I'd have to flip him and everything. It would just be so confusing.
You can just look in the actual direction where I am, like relative to you, like in the United States. Just like look, I think like, I'm your southwest.
Yeah. I could switch us, but that's more work for me. I don't feel like doing that right now. We have other stuff we have to be worrying about because we're gonna be looking into the stats right now. Need boost, Team 10. Need boost in 1st place for their seed, which is really good for them. Now, talk to me, man. What do you think these stats are gonna be saying for us?
Well, you can tell by both their scores, they're literally mirrored. But I feel like that's going to probably change a little bit tonight, hopefully, because Team 10 has been practicing. So Need Boost, of course, is in 1st place. Team 10's in 4th. But Team 10, I feel like is going to apply a lot of pressure tonight with Need Boost. And I think Need Boost better, they shouldn't, be overconfident with this because Team 10 has been practicing. Goals per game, as we know, Beard, of course, has most of the goals in the entire, SS. So about 4.5 goals per game. That's almost double. Actually, that is double of Team 10. Goals against. I'm trying to get that up. Actually, goals against. They actually are almost equal. Team 10 has 2 goals, but rounding up a little bit like that, they're basically the same. Assists per game. Basically, Need Boost's teammates are always assisting Beard, and Beard's actually assisting them as you said before. Before all the other games with Need Boost, Beard actually helps Phil and Caboose like he sets it up for them, and they get the goals. So there, of course, there's a lot more assists, saves per game. You can see the pressure that Need Boost actually gives as well. They always are defending. They got a lot of saves, but Team 10 also has a lot of saves as well. Their defense is pretty good. Shots per game, both are almost the same with that. And shooting percentage, of course, with Beard on the team has 60%. They have a higher shooting percentage. So I think it's going to be a very interesting game today.
All right. Yeah, you pretty much nailed everything on the dot. I want to also throw out there that Beard has 42 goals.
Oh
42 goals. Mind you, himself, he has more goals than all the teams in the season have together. The closest person, in my opinion, or actually the team themselves is S2. Their total right now is 41, and that's not including the game they just played that we just saw. I haven't added up the goals, but I believe even if we add up last game's goals, it still doesn't even come close to what Beard Runner has. He has 42 goals in total. The entire team themselves has 53 goals. That's insane.
That is literally insane. Oh, man.
But mind you, these goals are also against everyone in Group B. It would be very interesting to see how many goals he would have had if this was also a Group A thing. So
yeah, I agree.
I'm very interested to see how this is. I'm hoping these guys are watching, but the new room code is now RL1898. Can you... Actually, you know what? I could just private message Beard really quickly. I think I have him on here. I do not have him on here. Wow. Yes, I do. I lied.
Okay.
And I'm going to message him really quickly. So, with that being said, make sure, folks, you put your votes in. Either vote NB or... Oh, he just got it. Make sure to vote NB or type out all of Team 10. Team space 10. To vote on who you think is going to be, but we're going to go into predictions. Cools, tell me, my man, who do you think is going to take tonight?
All right. I think Need Boost is going to take it tonight, mostly because they're like, Beard has been really teaching Phil and Caboose like the ropes, and as you can see by previous games, they really do score a lot as well. I think they're going to win. I want Team 10 to win because that's, I have my chapter brother on there, of course, Doopy. But I really think Need Boost is going to take it due to their team, like how well they all work together and how much Beard's been teaching them.
Okay. For me, it's kind of the same situation. I believe Need Boost is going to take this, but I also personally know that Team 10 has been working very, very hard on a lot of stuff that they've been working on. I think they're trying to work the kinks out. And the thing is about Team 10 is they're very passive. So I'm hoping they're going to play that aggressiveness that we've been wanting to see out of that team. They have the potential. We've seen it. They've done stuff very similar to it before. Like, we've legit seen Team 10 come out of freaking nowhere, and they just start putting all this aggression out of nowhere. It is possible, 100% possible of them to do it. And they need to do that if they want to pretty much see the playoffs. It's coming really close to the end of this season. And even though they're in fourth place right now, they're just hanging on by a thread against TRP. TRP hasn't been looking pretty in the past, but now that they have a new player, I'm expecting to see some work out of TRP in these next few weeks.
I completely agree with that. Team TRP with their new player, like anything could happen, honestly.
And we just saw him play. We just got to get an example of how he played, and he plays pretty darn good. A little mistake at the end, of course, which was the bummer, but still, to see how much he put in for last game, it's gonna be. I think tonight. I'm going to vote Need Boost, but I think it's going to be a close match. And I'm actually seeing a Game 3. I personally think we're going to see a Game 3, but I'm going to stick with Need Boost as well.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be a Game 3. I think Team 10 is actually going to take Game 1 and catch Need Boost off guard. saying like, whoa, who's this Team 10? Like, where'd they come from and everything like that, you know?
Yeah.
So
So
after that, I think they're gonna recuperate. They're gonna be like, all right, this is new Team 10. Let's get better. Boom, and then they take the next 2 games, reverse sweep.
okay, yeah, I like that idea. I think it's gonna be a 1-1-1. I think it's gonna be Need Boost taking game 1, and then I think Team 10 is gonna rev it up, and then I think they're just gonna run out of juice, and I think Need Boost is gonna take it. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, we have to let the game play out and see what the decisions will really be.
Of course. Team 10,
so
prove us wrong.
yeah, I would not even be upset about that. Oh, we almost forgot predictions for the teams. Let's see what their predictions are. Oh my lord, it is 100% Team 10.
Oh, wow. All right.
I'm not 100% sure if everyone voted. I'm going to look how many votes we actually had. We had 5 votes. That was, I mean, we have 17 viewers, but only 5 voted. That's okay. I don't mind.
I think my game is bugged actually. Because I don't have the choose team thing up for me right now.
Oh really?
Yeah. Let me leave and join again, I guess.
All right, we're gonna reset the room one more time.
Yeah.
You got to put NB. NB is the vote. There we go. Everybody loves an underdog. Yeah, I agree. I personally love underdogs too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're still in the game.
Oh, hang on. My bad. There we go.
Man, we've been having technical difficulties all night tonight.
Thanks, Psyonix. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. I was too lazy to type in Need Boost. That's why. All right, here we go. We're going to set up this room again. We're going to try to do this again. But even with the votes that people are just kicking in now, NB is still holding back. So, I don't know. I feel like this is going to go one or the other way. It's going to be very interesting. I'm very excited to see what can happen tonight. So,
I agree.
But we're not going to be able to see what happens until everyone pretty much gets in here. So once they get in, we'll find out who will actually take this. All right, so Team 10 is clocking in. All we need now is NB. And once they clock in, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So here we go. We got all the players in here. They just need to join the game, and we'll get this game up.
Come on, guys. Join. Come on, guys.
We need to see this game, guys. Come on.
Hint, guys. Hint.
Hint. Get in this game so we can play, right?
Wink.
There we go.
All right.
Now we got players brave enough to finally join in.
Boost
So
runner.
interesting names. Oh god, this is gonna be tough. But here we go. We are going into game 1. Need Boost versus Team 10 here in round 7. Team 10 needs to take this match if they want to see the playoffs. Trombone getting a little caught up on the wall there, but doing a nice job putting his body where he needs to be. Oh, nice clear from Swan Jr. Phil staying in control, but whiffing that. So Swan is going to try to push this one over. Swan doing a nice job faking out that he didn't have boost. I personally didn't even know he didn't have boost. He doesn't need boost. It's kind of hard to avoid puns with these guys. Oh, 2 people centered up. Boost Runner, I'm guessing this Beard Runner did a nice job centering that ball up, but both players just whiffing that. Oh, Beard putting this off the back wall. Nicely done. Doopy getting right in the way where he had to be. We're just... man, a bunch of whiffs here. People are just shaking off the nerves because I personally think Team 10 knows the pressure that's on, while Need Boost is kind of chilling back and enjoying the game right now. Need Boost is pretty much set. I think they would like to stay in first seed just to make the brackets a little easier for them. Oh, open net. Oh my god, everyone keeps missing this. Oh, the ball's off the back wall. Here we go. Another missed shot. Wow.
So much pressure on Team 10, honestly. Need Boost is really keeping up that pressure, keeping them in net and everything, honestly. Wow.
But then again, Team 10 has also been doing a great job on defense. When every time there's an open net, they get lucky that the players whiff. But at the same time, when the shots are made, Team 10 is right there to block it, except that one.
And commentator's curse. Oh, here we go.
Beard
Wow.
Runner doing a nice job hitting the ball from center off the back wall, reading it coming down, and putting the shot in, giving the first point to Need Boost. 3 minutes 25 seconds in this game.
So it begins with Beard Runner. Probably gonna see about
Another
50
point.
goals this time.
Another point on the board. Doopy playing this one slow. Kind of gave time for Phil to control that one. Little confusion between two Team 10 players. Beard looking to take the shot around two players. Did not happen. And then Caboose and Phil doubled up, double committed, and confused themselves. Whoa. Trombone faking out other players and faking himself out while he was at it.
His one strike is coming out.
Yeah. Caboose doing a nice job clearing the ball over, but then no one was able to follow it up. There's Beard. Ooh, Swan went to get a hit, and that's really important. This is what Team 10 needs to do. They need to steal Boost, make Need Boost live to their name, and just take... They need to take out Beard, but instead Beard is doing the right thing and taking out Swan, who was prepared for the shot. Doopy playing a little passive here. I think he should have just gone up there. It's all centered up now. Ooh, double commit again between Phil and Caboose. If Team 10 can recognize those double commits, they'll be able to put a point on the board. But until then, they need to just get rid of Beard and not allow him to do anything. They can't give him the freedom that he wants to see. Oh, just hitting that
Very
crossbar. Very close indeed. Hitting the crossbar. Need Caboose.
Best goalie.
It really is.
Especially those
Doopy
last games.
trying to clear this one out. Nicely done by Trombone to get that ball out. Caboose in the back, ready for that one. And the shot may go in. Oh, nice stop
so
by
close.
Phil. 1 minute, 42 seconds left. Pools, what does Team 10 need to do to get that point on that board?
Well, Team 10's really keeping up like the defense side, honestly. With that one goal that Beard got, and of course
You're cursing everything, man. I don't think I can have you commentate anymore. Phil hitting the ball, nicely done into the center. Beard seeing that opportunity and just able to get around that Team 10 player. Give him a second point in the game. Give a 2-0 lead.
But as I was saying, like they really need to start booming the ball across the map, because if they don't, then just Need Boost is just going to keep taking advantage of it and actually just keeping the pressure on them, and they're just going to keep saving the ball. And I say that as if they're on this side, but
and it's not even just pure booming. It needs to be controlled booms. They need to clear the ball to the other side. Like how you see Beard. Beard clears the ball to the other side and follows it up. Whoa, what a demo. Phil taking out Doopy right in front of our eyes. But they need to be able to clear this one out and follow it and not let Beard on the rotation block them out over that. Ooh, just missing that one. We are now 1 minute left in regulation time. Need Boost is up 2-0. Swan went to hit this ball right in the center with 3 defenders there. Instead of looking to pass it to a player. Trombone doing what he needs to do. Put it up there. Went for the demo and got out of there. Swan was able to get that and put the ball in.
very nicely done. Like that pass play was just really good. A little bit double commit, but like still, they both got it. And you know, if it works, it works. Honestly.
So, Team 10 only down by 1 point with 41 seconds left in the game. As my teammate Colonel Mustard loves to say, it only takes 6. Plenty of time for Team 10 to do some work, but they're going to have to put some pressure on. Really make sure they connect with that ball. It's off the back wall now. Pulling out Beard Runner. Swan needs to put pressure on Beard now before he sets up another pass. Ball centered up. Phil could not get up. Caboose hitting it off the back wall. Anyone's ready for this one. Phil tried to put that shot in, but got denied. Doopy doing a nice job clearing this one out slowly. Ooh, 10 seconds left in this game. We are still sitting on the Team 10 side. Trombone needs to hit this off the wall. He got it off, but couldn't follow it up to get a good pass. 3 seconds left in this game. And we're on the Team 10 side, not looking good. And another shot from Beard.
The nail
just
in the
saying, you know
coffin.
what? I'm going to put as many points as I can on the board.
Oh, no. The nail in the coffin. That's unfortunate.
The nail was already in the coffin. That was the hammer.
Yeah, that's true. And I like the matching car as well.
Yeah, they've been rocking the matching cars. It's pretty cool.
Are they all black markets? Oh, that was interesting.
I believe so, yes. So, Need Boost wins 3-1. Talk to me, man. What happened there? How did Team 10 lose?
Well, Team 10, they really, really need to work on their defense, honestly, and just getting rid of Beard. That's like the big thing with the need boost. You got to get rid of Beard. If you don't, he's going to take advantage of everything, and he's going to get goals. As you can see, 3 goals, 4 shots. But but Team 10, don't get me wrong, they did very well this game. Like, I was actually expecting more goals for need boost, and they just got 3 goals, and that's like less than a lot of other games that I've seen with need boost. So I think if they push a little bit more next game, I feel like they can take it.
Yeah, my thing is like you said, they really need to work on their aggression by taking out Beard in the back. They really need to look into getting some demo plays, pushing, bumping. When they go for a pass, like you saw Trombone, wasn't successfully able to connect with any opponent, but every time he hit the ball, he moved in. He went to try to actually take out a defender. That's what they really need to do. That's what Team 10 needs to do. They need to hit the ball, get in a pass, and then bump the player out. That's how they're going to beat need boost, and it's really just how it is.
Definitely.
So here we are. We're going into game 2 of round 7. Need boost versus Team 10. We're on the back wall of need boost at the moment. Swan looking to keep this one on the NB side. Caboose doing a nice job clearing this one out. In the corner of Team 10. Beard looking to take the shot. Nicely done, putting a first point on the board.
Oh yeah, the open net, like I feel like the double commit right there between Trombone and Doopy, and that just left an open net because I think Swan was actually going to get boost. It's very unfortunate, the lack of rotation right there.
They have to be careful when they want to clear it, not to bang it too hard on the wall, or otherwise they'll be able to center it up if a player is not back and prepared for such a clear. Team 10 down by 1, 30 seconds into game 2. But we are on the need boost side. Swan just wants to take the shot, but hitting the crossbar. Ooh, nicely done. Team 10 is putting a lot more pressure on need boost this time. That's what I want to see. Caboose all by himself wants to take the shot. Just missing. Doopy clearing out Caboose. Swan a little confused. The ball went over his head. Trombone trying to put something there all by himself now. Beard is looking to put this ball on the back wall. Nice center, but no one was ready for it. Phil was a little too far back. Oh no! Swan went to clear it, but Doopy accidentally got in the way on that one. Beard pushing this on the back wall, looking for that double touch, centering it up. Phil looking to take the shot, but Trombone was able to beat him just in time for that. We are now back on the need boost side, all centered up. Nicely done off the back wall. Oh, just a little too late. Doopy was not able to get up in time to hit the ball and center that one into the net. Beard taking out Trombone there. All 3 Team 10 is in that corner. They have to be careful. Last guy is Swan on the wall. They're all panicking a little bit. Oh, Doopy just able to clear this one out. Now we got everyone retreating back. Beard is already back, prepared for this one. Beard just getting in the way in the corner, not letting anything happen. 2 minutes already into this game. Team 10 is only down by 1 this game. Caboose looking to try to push this one over. Was denied on a 50-50. Doopy went to take the shot, and Trombone both whiffing that. Very important moment for them to take the shot. That was not a spot they want to whiff. Beard centering this all up. Again, no one on his team was prepared for it. But Beard says, you know what? It's okay. As long as I can keep centering it and we can get control, there's no reason for me to get mad. Beard doing a nice job. Ooh, messed up the half flip. So he missed that one. Phil keeping control on it. Trombone able to control this one. Trombone is going to get up there looking for a teammate to center, whiffing the ball instead. Swan with no boost, trying to control this. There we go. Now he has some boost. He's going to try to do some work with that. Trombone putting it off the back wall, looking for Doopy. Oh, Swan was up. Everyone rotating back. Team 10 needs to put pressure on that ball. You can't have all 3 players rotating back. You need to have someone to stay on that. Otherwise, you will let Beard do what he likes to do best and set up himself for a shot. Trombone on the back wall, looking to get a nice pass into the center.
Ooh,
just denied by Phil. Swan went to take the shot and missed it by Phil. Phil now getting a good job putting this on the back corner. Trombone keeping it in the corner. Beard in the way, looking to put this off the back wall there. Oh, nicely done by Doopy to read that one. Clear it again into the corner. We've been chilling in the Team 10 corner for quite some time right now. Caboose left that ball alone. Trombone just went off. Beard was able to save that and push it off in time. Over Swan. That's it. This ball looks like it will go in. Oh, Trombone just got the wrong angle and put the ball in on his own team, giving Need Boost the 2-0 lead they're looking.
A lot of things I noticed with this, with Team 10 this game at least, they're double committing and almost triple committing a lot more than last game, and Need Boost is just taking advantage of it.
When I said last game that Team 10 needs to take advantage of Need Boost's double commits, I did not mean that they need to start double committing. Caboose trying to put this one over. Doopy doing a nice job defending, staying in the middle. Beard went to clear that one off the back wall. Trombone looking to settle this one back into the center. Doopy, last man back. Beard doing a nice job getting it over. Prepared for that shot.
Ooh.
Put another shot in. 1 minute left in the game, and now they are up 3-0. I think it is safe to say that Need Boost is going to get a 2-0 sweep if Team 10 continues to play like this for the last minute.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get 3 points within the last minute. But if they really get everything together, and stop double committing and triple committing, like I think they can still take it. It's gonna be really, really hard, but it's possible.
Doopy just trying to do anything he can to get in people's ways, and Phil finally there for the center pass by Beard, putting another point in for Need Boost. There it is. Phil finally went, okay, Beard, I saw your pass like 5 times. I'll finally be able to get this pass.
Move, Beard. I got a game to win.
45 seconds left here in game 2. Almost getting over Phil, but Phil was able to read that in time. Trombone trying to control this pass. Caboose reading it. Passing this into the center slowly. Phil went to hit it. Ball's a little off, and Beard doing a nice job. Putting a very interesting shot in. Now this is the Need Boost we recognize.
Yep.
Just destroying, no mercy rule. I personally agree with that. I personally am a no mercy player, and it's only it's not to be in a donkey, but trying to keep it clean. But it's more of just the fact that like you don't want your team to ever get cocky. You don't want your team to ever all of a sudden let their guard down. You always want to play it like it's 0-0. That's how I play. No mercy rule. 0-0 all the time. Beard putting another shot in, give him a 6-0 lead.
There's the Beard we know. He's all right, time to increase my goals now.
Seriously. He will not allow 50 goals, baby. Oh yeah. That's it.
Oh, that's 50 right there. Yeah, he had 42 before.
Oh my God. Beard has set the new record of Sinfonian series of the most goals scored by one person in one season. Oh my God. And we're only in round 7. He's still got 3 weeks and a playoffs to go. Yeah. Wow. And Swan finally putting a ball in. He said, hey, Beard, I'll start going for that 50 goal mark as well. Doopy doing a nice job centering that ball up, and Swan reading that, putting the ball in. 1 second left in the game. At least it wasn't a shutout.
That's correct.
And he freaking comments in the chat. Yeah. Need Boost taking that last game. What a game. Read them to me. Tell me what we just saw.
Well, as I said during the game, Team 10, they are just a lot more double commits this game. I don't know what felt from last game. I feel like they might have been felt even more pressured because of the first loss, and I guess it got to them. But Beard, 7 shots, 5 goals, getting the new record, of course. But actually, Beard centering the ball for Phil, getting Phil bumping him out of the way, getting that goal as well. 3 shots, but Phil getting 3 shots on goal, really nice, putting the pressure on as well. So it's not just Beard. And like I think I said that like scrim before SS even started. Like I feel like Beard, it's not going to be only Beard. It's going to be the entire team. And of course, Team 10, Swan getting that last goal. I think that last goal was actually pretty important for Team 10. It feels like Need Boost, like they can be beaten. I mean, they were already beaten, but like for the last game, you can apply enough pressure, and I think they think they can beat them if they stay in for the playoffs and actually go against them one more time. I feel like they might be able to take Need Boost. Honestly.
All right, I feel you on that. So with that being said, I really actually want to interview Beard just because of the fact that he has finally hit that 50 goal mark. What a freaking amazing thing.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we can get Beard in here. There he is. Beard Runner, the man himself, the myth, the legend. You have officially hit 50 goal. Actually, you're over 50 goals in one season. I believe so.
Track.
Yeah, me too. We'll see when the stats are updated. But congratulations to you and Need Boost taking another match, man. You know, you've honestly have been you've gotten a lot of accomplishments, honestly, this season, I want to say. You've gone farther in RLCS, I believe, from last season, which is really nice, right? I believe you got farther from last season, am I right?
No, we actually won our qualifier last season.
You did?
Yeah, we took some hits this season.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's
still,
all good.
you got almost as far as last season, and then, you know, now you hit 50 goals. You've hit a Sinfonian record of you've hit a Sinfonian series record of most goals scored by one player. I can't imagine for next season, for season 3, if anyone's going to be able to top that. I don't even know if you would be able to top your own score. You know, when we actually finally move over to RBG Esports and we open this entire series to many other players that are not, as well as not brothers, I don't think anyone's going to be able to get anywhere close. You know, you got 10 rounds to do so. I don't think it's going to happen.
Hey, man, I hope they do. I hope everyone's putting shots on goal.
Yeah, man.
Here, whenever I get my champ, you better be ready for me.
Dude.
July's coming. I'm going to be champ.
So what was going on in game 1? You know, Team 10 was staying really close to you guys. You won 2-1. Team 10 just like all of a sudden at the last second almost beat you guys. They were so close to tying so many times. What happened between game 1 and game 2 do you think was going on with Need Boost?
So game 1, I think we just weren't quite getting the hits that we needed. Like, we were keeping really good pressure. But unlike game 2, we weren't able to act on that pressure quite as well. Also, we had to play a little bit cautiously going into it. Caboose was playing on a mobile hotspot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we were warming up before this, he had like 800 ping every game, so we were kind of worried about that. But I mean, he pulled it together and he played back further, and it actually worked out pretty well for us because Phil and I didn't have to worry so much about like rotating back every time, so we could really keep that aggression up. But like I said, game 1, we just weren't getting the hits we needed to really put it in the goal. And I think maybe game 2, Team 10 really wanted it. So they were like pushing harder, and we kind of took advantage of that and had less defense to play against.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I've noticed that Team 10's defense definitely was starting to slack. I think they were trying to play a little more aggressive than they can handle. Do you think there will be a team that will finally be able to figure you guys out and put a lot of pressure on you, or do you think you're just going to be able to blow away through the rest of the season and take the finals?
Honestly, any team in this series can beat us. Like, it is definitely dependent a lot on how we're doing mentally and like mechanically, just how we're playing. And we can definitely get in our own heads. I mean, as we saw last round for us when we took a loss. I think anyone can beat us. It's not set in stone. But okay. I mean, that being said, I hope we don't lose any more series, any more matches this entire time.
I'm actually very
excited to play against some groups in Group A.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm very interested to see what Group A once you guys make it to playoffs, because you guys are now set. You're locked in for the playoffs. You don't have to worry about anything. You can lose the rest of these games and you will be locked in the playoffs. So that must feel nice. Like, no more pressure. You just get to use these games for practice now. But who are you looking out for in the Group A side when we start to move into the playoffs? Which team brings the most concern to you?
Probably S2. Just because I know Nate's a heck of a player. What'd you say?
I was like, I see how it is.
Well, no, I was gonna say you asked for the one team, but I was gonna say S2 and Mysticats.
I know, I was messing with you.
Yeah. I mean, Mysticats has really good plays, and you all adapt really well, so that's scary. I'm worried you all are gonna figure me out and just like boom me repeatedly or something.
I was about to say, just demo you and get all your boosts. That's all it takes to beat Need Boost. I literally said it in the games. The way to beat Need Boost is just purely make them live by their name.
Follow the instructions.
Follow the instructions, exactly. If they don't have boost, Beard can't do anything. You can't get up in the air. You can't make these crazy shots. It's a little easier to control players or when they're stuck on the ground. When they're in the air, it's a little harder to verse them. So that's how I see it as. I personally am very excited. I really do hope that Mysticats will get to see Need Boost, but seeing how the brackets may be set up, I don't think we would see you guys unless we both stay in the winner's bracket. I think that's how it's going to be, but I already know. I know you want to see S2. I know you want to see Mysticats because they're probably going to be like your greatest challenges. Since you're not really seeming like you have much challenge in the Group B, you guys are just kind of cruising along, except OTC when they took the game. But I'm very excited to see how that's going to work out for you guys. But yes, congratulations once again to you and the rest of Need Boost. Beard as well, congratulations for hitting the 50 goal in one season mark. That's an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Don't think anyone else is anywhere close enough to do that. So
bet I got this.
Hey, we still got like 4 rounds, right?
No, that was it. This is it for the 7th round, so we got 3 rounds left.
Oh, 3 rounds? 3 rounds and a tournament, so.
And the final tournament. So
yeah.
We'll see. I would have to check the stats to see if anyone's close to it, but I'm not really sure. All right, Beard, thank you once again for joining us. Congratulations. Cools, would you like to say anything before we end the show?
Keep investing in the Cools Flakes, It's booming. Its business is booming. It's booming a lot. but no, great job to Neat Boost, especially Team 10. Team 10, you really got a lot better. Honestly, you applied a lot of pressure that first game, and I look forward to hopefully playing y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, and for me, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. We got a few follows. We got some new subs, so thank you very much, folks. We appreciate that. Thank you for the bits, the donations, everything you guys throw at us. It really helps us out, because everything we get goes right back into RLSS, PMASGN, and some of the money also goes to the proceeds for Sinfonian Education Foundation, where we raise money for education for music. So in my opinion, it's very important to do something like that. So thank you very much again for joining us tonight. And once again, congratulations to Need Boost. I am Randomize He's Cools, and thank you, Beard, for joining us. We are going to get out of here. The next game before we leave, I don't think anyone has fully signed up. Tisk. But from what I believe, once these guys actually settle their times out, we will have a game at 10 p.m. and a game at 11 p.m. excuse me, on Tuesday, and this is Eastern time. I'm talking Eastern time. S2 versus TEO. They nabbed a time that I didn't think they were gonna nab. It was between the Group B teams, and S2 went, excuse us, we'll take this spot since no one's talking. So it looks like all 3 games, both Group B games and S2 versus TEO will be on Tuesday, and then the last game will be on Sunday, which will be Ditto Dudes versus Mysticats, and that will be for round 8. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure to hit that follow button so you don't miss any of the action coming up. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and have a great night.